Welcome, yogis. Today's practice is a heart-focused vinyasa. You're going to want a couple of blocks, and we'll begin using these. Come into a child's pose. You'll be on your knees with your hips sinking back towards your feet. Your blocks are going to be set about shoulder distance apart, and you'll be lowering your elbows onto the blocks. You could have your arms extended out, maybe with your palms together, letting your head come down to the floor in between. Or you might bend your elbows, bringing your fingertips towards the back of your neck for a deeper stretch. Beginning here, become aware of your breath. Notice what you feel in your chest, your upper back, and the areas around your heart. Begin to breathe deeper into the chest. Breathe out, letting go. And just continue to find this slow, deep breath, expanding the chest, finding space, opening around the heart. The affirmation for the week is, I am open to growth and transformation. And I thought that paired well with our yoga study, looking at the Bhagavad Gita, which teaches us to be intent on our action, but not the fruits of our action. Meaning that in our practice, we want to be curious, but we don't want to have expectations. Taking a few more breaths here today. Consider how you could approach your practice in this way, with curiosity rather than expectation. Open to growth and transformation. Your next inhale, begin to extend your arms out and slowly start to lift the crown of your head. You can set your blocks aside and you'll lift up onto your knees. If you need, you could always sit on the blocks, having them in between your heels. If you want more of a stretch, you might lift up and tuck under your toes and then sit back. Either way, we'll be on our knees and bring our palms to meet. Interlace the fingers and begin gently circling your wrist. Repeat that same movement, but opposite direction. As you're doing this, breathe into the heart. Reach out both of your arms parallel to the floor and flip your palms up. Bring your right hand to your left fingertips and stretch your fingertips towards the floor, finding that stretch for your inner wrist. Breathe here. And notice, are you tense around your chest? Could you relax around the heart? Now switch hands. You're going to have your left fingertips. Pull the right hand down. Breathing here. And then shake your hands out. We're going to come to our tabletop pose. This is where you're on your hands and knees. Your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Let your belly begin to drop down towards the floor. Lift the crown of your head up, cow pose. Then you're going to exhale, round your upper back, draw your chin in towards your chest, cat. And with it being a heart-focused practice, think of that as you move. You're going to inhale, arch forward. Exhale, round back. And continue that, opening up across the chest, the upper back. Relieving any tension that we might have around the heart. And we'll do one more round. Coming back to your neutral spine. You're going to inhale, reach up your right arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread the right arm under the left. And we'll repeat. Inhale, right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, twist, thread the needle. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Come out, reaching that right arm up towards the ceiling. Reach your right hand out towards the front of your mat and then bring it back to the floor. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, left arm under right, thread the needle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. One more like this. You'll inhale, lift that left arm back up. Reach your left hand towards the front of your mat and then back to the floor. Tuck under your toes. Lift your hips and knees. Find a downward facing dog like an upside down V. Your chest pushes back towards your legs. Your heels make their way towards the floor. You might pedal your legs back and forth. You could nod your head, finding any movement. And at the same time, aware of your breath. Breathing into the heart. Take one more inhale and exhale. Then bend your knees, look forward, come to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, arms overhead. Exhale, palms to meet at the chest. Repeating that affirmation of the week. I am open to growth and transformation. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank or kneeling plank pose, and go through the push-up back bend flow. From there, downward dog. And you'll inhale, lift up your right foot, three-legged dog. Exhale, nose, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot forward, drop your back knee, and inhale, hands up towards the ceiling. Stay open through the heart. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers, palms together. Hands will reach towards the floor, lifting the heart even more. Breathe here. Release your hands, bring your palms to meet. Begin to twist left elbow towards your right knee. Tuck under your left toes. Lift up your back knee. From this, you're going to stand and bring your arms to a T. You're still twisting, facing your right knee. Right hand's going to come towards your left leg. Left hand up towards the ceiling. Revolved lunge. Then inhale, both arms up overhead. High lunge, bend your front knee. Exhale, straighten your front leg and maybe bring your feet just a little bit closer together. Then you're going to exhale, bend your front knee and your elbows, cactus arms. Repeating this, inhale, front leg extends, arms lift overhead. Exhale, bend your knee, cactus arms. Repeat. Doing that once more. Inhale, straighten your front leg, arms overhead. Exhale, fold, reaching into your pyramid pose. You want to keep your spine long. Hands could always reach down to blocks. Take your nose towards your knee. From pyramid, bend your front knee, walk your hands forward. Again, your hands might be on propping. Lift up your left foot, standing split. Lower your left foot beside the right, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, arms overhead. Exhale, hands together at the chest. Repeating our affirmation, I am open to growth and transformation. We're intent on action, but not the fruits of our action. We're curious as we explore, opening the heart. There's no expectations. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step to plank or kneeling plank, and go through your flow. Push up and back bend. Going into downward dog. Inhale, left foot up, three-legged. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot at your hands, drop your right knee. Inhale, hands up towards the ceiling. As you're moving through the flow, stay open in your heart. Bring your hands together behind you. Opposite pinky on the outside, palms together, hands pull towards the floor, heart opens towards the ceiling. Breathe. Release your hands, bring your palms to meet in front of the chest. You're twisting right elbow towards your left knee. Tuck under your right toes. Bring your right knee off the ground. You're going to stay twisting towards the left. Lift the crown of your head, bring your arms to a T. Your left hand comes towards your right leg, your right arm up towards the ceiling. Then inhale, both arms up overhead. Straighten that front leg, and if you need, maybe bring your feet a little bit closer. You'll exhale, bend your front knee and your elbows, cactus arms. Repeat, inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend your front knee. Repeat. Being open across the heart. One more inhale, the arms up, straighten your front leg. Begin to fold forward, hands to the floor or on the blocks, finding your pyramid pose. Your hips are facing that front side of your mat. Maybe that left hip pulls a little bit back, right hip pushes forward to help you align for that. Nose towards the knee. Big stretch here in pyramid. One more breath. You'll bend your front leg, walk your hands forward, standing split. Your right foot comes up. Hands could be on blocks for this. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, arms overhead. Exhale, the palms together at the chest. Deep breath. I am open to growth and transformation. All right, so we're going to go again through a sun salute. You'll inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank, step back. It could be kneeling plank. You're going to flow through push up and back bend. Bringing you into downward dog. This time in downward dog, inhale, right foot up, three-legged. Exhale, step your foot to your hands. Turn your left toes to face that long edge of your mat. Come and stand, warrior two, bending your front knee. Arms in T, looking towards your right hand. How can you be more open around your heart? Flip your right palm, inhale, reverse warrior, left hand to your back leg. Exhale, warrior two, arms to T. Side angle, bring your right elbow down to your thigh, left arm reaching overhead towards that short side of your mat. See if your left shoulder could lift up and back, opening up more across your heart. And then try to reach your right arm out towards that front edge of your mat. Inhale, stand up, straighten your front leg, left hand to the back leg, right arm reaching straight up and back, a reverse triangle. Exhale, arms to a T, look towards that right hand. You're squeezing your upper legs, lifting your knees. You'll reach forward for triangle pose. Right hand could go to your leg or a block. Left hand up towards the ceiling. Open through your heart. You're going to bring both hands to the floor. Turn all toes towards that front edge of your mat. If your feet feel a little too wide, you can step that back foot closer. Pyramid pose. This is where we were in that last flow. And this is a good one. If you've got your block near you, you can use it for this. So what we're going to come into is revolved triangle. Left hand at the floor or left hand on support. Bring your right hand to your hip. Your inner thighs hug towards the middle of the mat. You can keep your right hand where it's at, or maybe it reaches up towards the ceiling. So imagine your legs hugging towards the center line of your mat. Breathing here. You're going to stay where you're at with the twist. Bend your front knee. Step that back foot a little further away. So in your runner's lunge twist. From here, we'll bring both hands to the ground. for that full runner's lunge, like you're about to take off in a sprint. And then step back to a plank pose. Find your flow, push up and back bend. You're in your downward dog again. We're going to do this flow. Inhale, left foot up, three-legged. Exhale, you're stepping into your warrior two pose. Right toes face that long edge of your mat. You'll bend your left knee, standing up, arms to T. Look towards your left hand. And your left palm will flip. Taking the reverse warrior, left hand lifts up, right hand to that back leg. As you're going through the flow, think about the chest. Can you be more open in the heart? Exhale, arms to a T, left elbow to the thigh, right arm reaching over for side angle. This top shoulder, could it lift up and back? When you do that, do you find more space across the heart? Bottom arm, can you lift it forward, strengthening your core? Inhale, stand up, straighten your front leg. Right hand comes to the back leg. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. It's reverse triangle. Exhale, arms to a T. For triangle pose, you're looking at that left hand, squeezing your upper legs, lifting the knees. You'll reach forward. Left hand could be at your leg or a prop. Right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Staying open in your heart. You're going to bring your hands back to the floor. All toes point forward. That back foot might step closer. It's your pyramid pose. We were in this in our last flow. This is our transition into our revolved triangle. You might use your blocks for this. You might be on fingertips. You'll keep your right hand at the ground. Left hand to your hip. Imagine your legs hugging in towards the middle of the mat. That'll help with your balance. Maybe your left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Wherever you are, could you be more open in your heart? You'll bend your front knee, keep your arms as they are. Step your right foot back. You're in your lunge. And then you're going to bring both hands to the mat. Stepping back to your plank pose. Once again, finding your flow, push up and back bend. Lifting once again into downward dog. From downward dog, repeat the affirmation. I am open to growth and transformation. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. Turn all your toes towards the right side of the mat. You're going to reach up your right hand, finding side plank. Then bend your right knee, kick it back behind you. Right arm reaching overhead, wild thing. Inhale, right arm up. You're going to bring your foot up towards the front of your mat. Bring your right hand inside of your foot. Left knee's going to lower down. We're coming into our lizard pose now. So this right foot's a little more at the edge of the mat. Your blocks might stack and come underneath you. You can lower onto your elbows. And as you come into this pose, how could you be more open around the heart? A lot of times we think about the front of the heart, but that cat pose is a good reminder of the ways that we can stretch behind our heart. So maybe here, that's what you explore. Could you breathe more into the area behind your heart? Take one more breath. Find your plank pose. From plank, turn all toes to the left side of the mat. Left arm reaches up. Bend your left knee, kick it back behind you, left arm reaching overhead. Wild thing. Open in the heart. Reach your hand back up. You're going to flip over, step your left foot towards the front of your mat. Right knee comes down. That left foot's more at the outer edge. You might bring your blocks under your arms. You might can get your elbows to the floor. You're going to come into lizard pose. Breathing here. Although this is more of a hip stretch, how can you find space in your heart, in your chest, in your upper back? Breathing here. You'll come out, going back into a plank pose. Any props that you might have set off to the side. From plank, make your way down onto your belly. Hands underneath the shoulders. Elbows pointing back. Elbows pointing back. Engage your upper legs, maybe lift up your kneecaps, and then press into the hands. Begin to lift the crown of your head up, cobra pose. Exhale, lower and reach your arms out straight in front of you. This one will be as if you were flying. You're going to inhale, lift up your feet, lift up the crown of your head and your hands. Lengthen as much as you can. Can you be more open around your heart? Gaze forward. Exhale, lower. Bring your hands under your shoulders. And then reach your arms back. This one's our locust pose. We're going to inhale, lift the crown of the head, the upper back. Lift the feet. Lift the hands. Again, lengthen as much as you can. Maybe lift a little higher, staying open through your heart. And as you come out, you're going to bring your arms around, stacking your hands, rest your head. We're going to do a half bow pose. And then there'll be the option to work into the full bow pose if you'd like to today. We're going to lift up the crown of the head, prop up so that your left arm is parallel to the front edge of your mat. Bend your right knee, let your right hand reach back, and you're trying to grab your foot. You'll keep your foot flexed. If you can comfortably grab your leg, you kick your foot back into your hand, and that'll help to deepen this back bend and heart opener part of it. Know that it may not look like that. You might just be working on the flexibility of your quad, getting the heel back towards the hip. Remember that we explore the practice with curiosity, not with expectation. Be intent on your action, not the fruits of your action. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you'll come out and bring your right arm now parallel towards that front edge of your mat. Bending your left knee, your left hand reaches back. And you might try and grab your foot. If you're able to grab your foot, you could explore thumb down versus thumb up, seeing if one variation helps you to open up more in your heart. And then we're going to do the full bow pose. So you'll release your feet. Hands come back behind you. It starts like locust. So if you want to do that back bend again, you can. Lift the crown of your head and chest. Lift your feet and hands. For the bow variation, you'll bend your knees, flex your feet, reach back. See if you can grab, maybe it's your leggings. Maybe it's your feet. Maybe we're just reaching in that direction. Wherever you are, can you be more open in your heart? One more breath. Release your hands. Bring them underneath your shoulders. You're going to prop yourself up on your elbows with your fingertips towards the front of your mat, finding your Sphinx pose. Legs stay long, toes pointing back. And you might adjust this. Maybe the hands are a little more forward to lessen the intensity of the back bend. Your arms could also be a little more towards the side. Find where you can be open in your heart. As you breathe there, maybe repeating the weekly affirmation. I am open to growth and transformation. And that was a lot of heart-opening poses. Lower down, hands under your shoulders. Find a child's pose now. Hips sinking back towards the heels, back where our practice started. And as you rest, I want you to breathe into the area around your heart. Breathe into the chest, the upper back. Take another round of breath. Begin to transition, come up and sit. Find your way onto your tailbone, swing your legs around in front of you. Finding staff pose with your legs extended straight out, hands by the hips. Your feet are flexed, and as your hands gently push into the floor, you lengthen your spine, staying open across the collarbones, open in your heart. And then let your hands start to scoot back. Maybe your fingertips stay pointing to the front of the mat. They could pivot out if you need. Your toes are going to point down. You'll press into your hands. Lift the hips, heart open, looking towards the ceiling in reverse plank. And see if you could find a way to be more expansive in the chest. One more breath. You'll bring your hips back to the ground. Bend your knees, scoot forward now. You'll come to lay down. Have your knees bent as you recline. Arms by your side. Make adjustments already to be more open in your heart. Make sure the back of your neck doesn't feel crunched. Your chin's just slightly tucked in. Press down into your feet. Inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, bridge pose. Maybe your hands reach towards the heels. It's a lot like bow, but it might feel way different. As you're in this, can you find more space in your heart? Inner thighs stay close, hugging towards that midline. Another breath. And you'll come down, bringing your hips to the floor. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Holding onto your right knee, straighten your left leg, foot to the floor. Hold your knee with your left hand, right arm out beside you. Twist your knee towards the left. Roll back to the middle, hug in both legs. Hanging onto your left knee, right leg extends, foot to the floor. You'll hold your knee with your right hand, left arm down beside you. Twist your knee towards the right and breathe. Release back to the middle, once again hugging in both knees. Rock gently or circle your knees. You can set up for Savasana traditionally, where you're just lying flat on your back. You do have a couple of blocks if you want to set up those for fish pose, with one under your head and one under your chest. You're welcome to do that. Start to settle in, get comfortable, find a relaxing position. And be aware of how you feel. What are the effects of your practice physically, mentally, spiritually? Were you able to find any more space in your heart today? Were you able to stay intent on your action rather than the fruits of your action? Do you feel open to growth and transformation? Let's take 5 deep breaths into the heart. That 5th breath, begin to gently bring movement back into your body. Continue to breathe into your heart. And bend your knees. Roll over to either side with your hands propped underneath your head like a pillow. Take another resting breath. And begin to head up to a comfortable seat. Sitting tall, hopefully feeling a little more open in the heart. Palms together. Namaste.